Hey, Pooh. So, to clarify your questions, I'm going to use this deck. I feel like it'll just be easier. What are Eric's intentions for courting? And give us messages. And what Eric's intentions for courting? Clarification messages recording regarding something about Eric says that he's in a relationship or married. I'm hearing, I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Yeah, it just feels like, whoa. It just feels like there's not some honesty there. Which is why it's private. So it's got deja vu. It says repeating patterns, familiar lessons, unresolved issues. We've been here before. Situationship. Unclear boundaries, mixed signals, more than friends, less than lovers. What are we? Shadow work. Facing hidden fears, exploring darker emotions, accepting imperfections, meeting your darker self, sugar-coated, sweet but deceptive words, empty, compliments, hidden insults, too good to be true. Okay, overnight success. Sudden recognition, unexpected breakthrough, all eyes on me. Mirror, mirror, facing yourself and others, reflective relationship, self-awareness. What you see is you. Damn. Spirit don't be having no filter. Blind date, surprise meeting, unexpected chemistry, awkward introductions. Could be love or could be a disaster. And that's why these two are like, oh, wait. Wake up call, spiritual awakening, sudden clarity, urgent awareness, can't ignore anymore. So, this could be a past life connection. For sure, but it just seems like a lesson. It doesn't, I'm telling you, something about that tells me that he has something else going on somewhere else. What are Damar's intentions? Recording. What are they? Round and round we go. Ego, carnival, clarity, intuition, and grief. Yeah, I'm here. Round and around we go. Sing your bags outside the door. Round and around we go. Hold on. Just give me a second. I'm hearing heard it all before. All of your lies, all of your sweet talk. Baby this, baby that. Intentions. You've got plastic smiles, fake kindness, forced friendliness, hiding resentment behind smiles, friends in name only. Trust the signs, babe. It's not intuition, and trust the signs. I'm crying. Universe speaking clearly. Following intuition. There you go. Productivity high, full schedule, no time to waste, success on the calendar, divine timing, patient required, trusting the process, perfect timing when it's meant to be, wake up call, spiritual awakening, Sudden clarity, urgent awareness, can't ignore anymore. I feel like you got that one on Eric too. Love bombed, intense affection too quickly, excessive attention, overwhelming charm, hidden control, cuffing season, temporary relationships, seasonal companionship, short-term worth, until spring. Until spring. Ooh, this one ain't got no filter. This. I mean, she just be like, bow, straight to the face. There you go. Tarot. My goodness. And so, as we jump right on in, not out but in. Clearly, I be watching too much Jessie Woo, but we're gonna move on past that. And we're going to jump on in for Miss Courtney. From the 16th to the 31st. New opportunities, new beginnings. Oh, that was already flipped. Flip it and flip it. So we have no major cards, no major arcana cards. So you've got your wands here, coins. Oh, you do. You have the Fool. The Fool. The Fool in reverse at that. That's a warning for you not to be foolish. I'm literally hearing, I'm a fool, such a fool for you. Okay. And so, you have... This is also a warning almost with your intensity of exercise as well. And the reason why I say this is I feel like muscle cramps and muscle tightness. I'm also seeing like and feeling when, oh God, I hate them bitches. When I was pregnant and I would sleep and then I'd have a muscle calf cramp. Oh my God. The worst thing in the world. I'm seeing Claire Huxtable that time on the episode where she was trying to like not lose her shit. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of muscle cramps, friend. I'm telling you right now. So there's a foolishness in how much you possibly are pushing yourself with your exercise as well. But overall, I think that Spirit is warning you not to be stupid. Just, like, don't be stupid. Like, it's really what it feels like it's saying. I see some travel here. Where you going, friend? Where you going? I feel like you finna learn a hard lesson from being hard-headed. This Three of Swords tells me that you finna make a dumbass choice and learn a hard-ass fucking lesson. Or you're finna ignore some type of warning and pay for it some type of way. Especially with the Seven of Cups here. These are your options. You like, I got these options. It's the Spirit is like, choose wisely. Choose wisely. But it's almost like, and Spirit is warning you not to make a stupid decision at that. Your Page of Cups in reverse is telling me that there is a childishness to somebody's emotions or how they're feeling. There's a immaturity, emotional immaturity. And it is telling me, so there's a moving on here. There's like, okay, I'm moving on from this. There's also an energy of like just holding on to see how much longer or to see what's going to happen. It just seems like an ongoing battle overall that isn't worth the bits of growth that you've been seeing. There's something going on here about... I feel as if, because the Ten of Pentacles is a really good card to have. Now, this could either be traveling back home with family or, you know, congregating with family. This could be a large lump sum that's coming in for you as far as like all of the hard work that you've been doing. Finally seeing that coin coming from that hard work. But there's also an energy between this and this that's giving burnout. It's giving burnout, crash out, hard lesson learned. I feel like there's a level of you kind of not being realistic or having being disillusioned, kind of faked out with what's going on. With your overall as the Eight of Cups, I do feel like there's going to be an overflow of emotions going on this month, and that could be good or bad. You do have an overflow of fortune here. I do like that. Just positive vibrations, could even be like an overflow of opportunity, but you have to remember that all money isn't good money, especially with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So I want you to keep that in mind. Especially with the Seven of Cups over here. You're looking at these options, possibly contracts coming in and things of that sort. You need to really be mindful of being kind of like realistic with your workload, what you can handle, what you can't. Not being overzealous. Again, don't be foolish with your decisions. So let me go ahead and just go into the clarification cards here and see what we get. I once again have forgotten to do your health. I'm gonna do health at the end. So just forgot what I'm saying. Ugh, one fell off. Why am I hearing monkeys jumping on the bed? One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said no more monkeys jumping on the bed. I don't know what that has to do. Interesting, because somebody else I did a reading for had this exact same combination, which is weird. I don't like when I get the same cards. I don't like that because it makes me feel like I didn't shuffle well enough. And then something flew out. Something else flew out. Un momento, por favor. I think the sun is coming up. I'll open my window now. Okay. Careful, careful, careful. Okay. Did things shift? Maybe just a bit. Is it cricket now? Probably. I should probably quit fucking with shit. Was it cricket before is the question. The star card. The star card. Okay. The way I just looked up and realized I still have Christmas stuff on my windowsill. So I like the fact that we have the sun. I do think you about to, girl, I really hope you don't repeat a lesson. This is telling me you about to repeat a lesson. You about to go over something the same again. Just so you know, I know that this means teeth. Because I just looked that up. But I just hate that this is giving a hard head make a soft behind is what I feel. Now again, I like that I like the fact that the sun is here, but the fact that the crossroads is here is like really at this point you're about to see who's really in your corner regarding certain things here. Okay, now the goddess, that's gonna be you going through some type of, let's say, test, because the moon is here. This is something where, you know, something that is a challenge for you, something that you must overcome. The scythe is telling me it's gonna come quickly and unexpectedly, like that. Now, with your overall being the ring, I do feel like, once again, with the whip and the whip and the ring, this is the going around in circles, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. I do feel like you do have a lot of contracts coming in and offers and things of that sort. Like I said, with that Cups, the Ace of Cups energy, you know, a lot of things are going to be flourishing for you. I do think that you're going to really see who's in your corner at this point, but you really are going to have to make a decision. You're really going to have to buckle down, and there's a lot of walking by faith and not by sight. You're really going to have to be disciplined, and have help, and reach out and deal with that, you know, really have, you know, reach out to the help that you have available to you. I feel like there's an overwhelming sense of emotional release that is going to be coming as well. I feel like there's going to be a very big sense of feeling overwhelmed. I don't think that the Sun card is going to be all positive. You know, I think a lot of this could be feeling almost like, especially with this image of this mountain in the background, being someplace that's extremely hot and having to walk up a mountain with no water is kind of like the figurative challenge that you will be going through, if that makes sense. Yeah, I do feel like you're protected throughout this time. I do think that you're really going to have to be keeping a strong energy of faith within you and leaning on your help for a lot of things, okay? I'm starting to hear lean not into your own understanding is what I just heard. Alrighty, and so where do I go from here? I clarified, do I want to do... I'm going to do this one. Poker face. Hiding true feelings. Impossible to read. Emotionally detached. You'll never know. Self-made. Independent success. Overcoming odds. Creating your path. Built from nothing. Clout chaser. Doing anything for attention. Fame. Hungry. Desperate for followers. Anything for a like. Cuffing season. And wake up call came back out. So they really want you to listen. Spiritual awakening. Urgent awareness. Can't ignore anymore. Temporary relationships, companionship, warmth until spring. Okay, we're gonna do the goddess deck. Is another one that I saw for you before I do your vibes and close out. I'm going to put health at the end of this because I want to go through and be extremely thorough. I'm hearing Miracles by Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. All right, and you have good juju. All right, now come on, good juju. You have miracles, creativity, and that's that Ace of Pentacles energy as well, having to be a bit creative with the way you do things. You have wound healer, speak up and live out loud. Yeah, girl, you, I don't know, and I think it's like, be mindful of your legs, calves, because I really feel like a muscle cramp, like gluteal area as well. The vibes. We'll finish out. Claim your boundaries. It's not personal. Talk shop. Back to the basics. Get a new story and sound check. Alrighty, Pooh. That is where we're going to conclude your reading. Pray that you stay blessed and highly favored and protected out here in these streets. And I will catch you in February. Okay, friend, we back with the health reading. I'm going to go through the clarification cards really quickly because it'll be quicker. This right here has to do with having, well, let's do your overall first right here. This right here has to do with your, I don't like that. This is chronic disease and making a commitment to being healthy, okay? Now, this right here has to do with your overall good health and your physical appearance, all right? You have allergies, or it could be good, vibrant health. Like I said, this is teeth, or it could be a surgery. You've got muscles, bones, tendons, could be the penis, or just in general muscular pain. You have the skin or an expansion of disease and infection. You have the tongue, nose, sinus, and you have just a message of general protection for your health. You have a decision that needs to be made. This could also be arteries, veins, lymphatic systems. But overall, having to really just commit to a decision. And then you also have, I think I already said this one. Yeah, your physical. This is your, you know what? This didn't have anything. The 29, the goddess, she did not have anything on health. Hold on, let me go back and confirm that. The goddess. It just says take charge. Take charge of your health is what it says. Okay. Now, as we look at your tarot, you have, let me see. Let's start with, is this swords? These are wands. Okay. And yeah. So for wands, you have head, face, brain, and you have hips, lower back, buttocks, and thighs. For swords, you have kidneys, mid-back, part of liver. For cups, you have 7 and, what was this page? Okay, so for cups, you have gonads, reproductive parts, colon. And then for pentacles, you have digestive system, small intestine, and large intestines. Regarding the detailed, this right here, it says, is an indication that trying alternative treatments could be helpful in resolving any health issues. It's also the tendency to be accident prone is stronger in, accident prone is stronger when this card is in your reading. Okay. So as we look at the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, it says, can swing between two extremes. It can be an indication that you're putting too much focus on your body in a way that is detrimental to your health and life, such as starving yourself on an extreme dieting or going overboard with bodybuilding. Alternatively, you can be going in the other direction and neglecting your health and fitness completely with poor diet, lack of exercise, abuse of alcohol, drugs, eating. Whatever the case, the 8 of Pentacles reverse is a sign that you need to find a healthier balance to support your long-term health. The 10 of Pentacles indicates that long-term stability is possible. If you have been having health issues, it is worth looking into your family history to check if the issues you're experiencing are inherited. This card is also an indicator that you will have support of those around you through any health issues that is coming, so that is a good omen. Your 3 of Swords is telling you that surgery or disorders, your health or the health of someone you care about may not be as great as you would hope, and it would be experiencing levels of sadness or disillusionment with regards to this. It can also be an indication of cardiac issues. However, this card can also be associated with anxiety, depression, and trauma, so it may be an indication that physical health issues may be manifesting as a result of deeper emotional or mental issues. Whatever the case, taking your mental and emotional health seriously at this time is extremely important to your recovery, so be kind to yourself and keep a positive outlook. Your Nine of Wands. Your Nine of Wands says that if you have been ill for some time, it indicates a battle with your illness is now, I'm so sorry. The battle with your illness is up. Battle with your illness up to now has used up most of your energy. This card tells you that you need to summon the last of your strength and push forward. You will get there. Just don't give up. The Nine of Wands can also represent chronic illness and old injuries or illnesses making a comeback. Okay. Your Three of Wands indicates recovery from an illness or injury, moving on after a period of health issues. It is also a travel card. It can indicate traveling overseas for treatment or getting vaccinated for traveling abroad. Your cups. Your cups. The Seven of Cups indicates you may be overexerting yourself and taking on too many things at once, which may be leaving you run down and susceptible to illness or injury. Try to reduce your workload and to make a manageable level and make time for yourself. It can also represent hallucinations associated with mental health problems. I'm so sorry. I need to put my glasses on. Alrighty. And so your Page of Cups reverse says that it is an indicator that you may be engaging in behavior that could be detrimental to your health, such as drug or alcohol abuse. Seek professional help to stop if you need. It can also be an indication that you need to take more mature approach to dealing with your health. If you have health issues, but you are avoiding the doctor for fear of getting bad news, you need to realize that sticking your hand in the sand will no longer resolve things, and things may not be as bad as you think. And lastly, your overall with the Eight of Cups indicates that good things to come for you. You see an improvement in your health or an increase in your energy levels with fresh start. The Ace can bring, improvement in your health or an increase in your energy levels with the fresh start the Ace of Cups can bring. The Ace of Cups can also be an indicator of pregnancy and fertility, so it is a good omen if you're trying to conceive. Boom. You also have the heart chakra here, and so I wanted to highlight that as well. And so that's your health. So yeah, take care, sweetie. Take care. Be mindful. Be mindful.